Some of you might be saying, we've heard something similar to this gospel less than 2 weeks ago on September 12th, the 24th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We heard the version of this gospel from Mark. Today, we have Luke. Now, that Sunday, less than 2 weeks ago, was very special for my parish, because after closing down our family mass with the pandemic in March of 2020, we reinstated it. And families came back to that mass, and it was so good to see them for the first time. And we had Mark's version of this gospel. So what to do always to make it interesting for children is to ask questions. In fact, all through the pandemic, we moved online to a liturgy of the Word, in which we always had questions for them. So my question for them was, do you ever feel curious about what people are saying about you? Do you ever want to know what people are saying about you? And of course, you see the children in the congregation just shaking their head. Yes, 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 we want to know. And I said, well, Jesus looks like he's asking to want to know, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What are people saying about me? And he hears what they're saying. And they're wrong, aren't they? And of course, then you see the children nodding their heads, because Jesus knows that sometimes people say things that are true. Sometimes they say things that are false. But right away, both in Mark's version that we heard that Sunday and today in Luke, Jesus really doesn't care about what the crowds are saying about him, what others are talking about. He goes right away to ask his disciples, but who do you say that I am? He wants to know about the personal relationship he has with them, not what all sorts of other people are saying. And you can see that that's so important for young people to hear, especially because sometimes people, even in social media, we read about them saying very cruel things about their peers and about other children, such that they're very affected by it. But Jesus shows he's not affected by these false claims. Rather, he wants to know what they say. And he knows even after Peter replies, the Christ of God. My, how wonderful. The Messiah must have been something pleasant for Jesus to hear. He tells them, don't tell anyone. Why? Because they don't fully understand yet what it is about. The type of Messiah he is to be for them. And it's very important for us to learn that no one can really fully know us. That's part of the lesson of today's gospel. None of the disciples really understood Jesus. No one really understands us. Not the crowds, not other people, people who talk about us, the people even who are related to us. The only one who really knows us from every single perspective is God. And so let us, in and through Jesus, let God tell us who we are and know that even when we don't understand ourselves, God understands us fully. Our God of love is there for us, ever faithful, ever loving us.